Here with the last one for this section number 9, a shoe store owner will buy 10 pairs of shoes if the price is $75 per pair and 30 if the price is $25 per pair. The supplier of the shoes is willing to provide 35 at 80 and 5 at 20. We're looking for the market equilibrium and answering the question, should the supplier of the shoes make as many shoes as possible? Why or why not? Let's get right into this, everyone. We have a demand function coming our way, and we have a supply function coming our way. Both of them have 2 points, and so we are going to need to use point slope form as we have in the past. And so let's get going with our points. We do have 10 pairs of shoes at $75 each here, and 30 at $25. For the supply, we will have 35 at 80 and 5 at 20. And so again, this is a negotiation between the supplier or the seller and the buyer about how many are going to be provided and at what price. And so where we can find where everyone is happy is the market equilibrium. Let's get started with coming up with our formulas for that. So we've got slope on the left, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Got to label my points or I will make mistakes. x1, y1, x2, y2. And so we can go with 25 minus 75 over 30 minus 10, which puts us at negative 5 over 2, if I did my math correctly in my head. I think I did. So now we can go on to our point slope form, and we've got y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And so y minus y1 is 75. Slope is negative 5 over 2 times x minus x1 is 10. As usual, we're going to give that to Wolfram, see what we get back as an alternate form. And so looking for our alternate forms, we are going to get, and I do want to put my x term first, alternate forms negative 5 halves x plus 100. So y equals negative 5 over 2x plus 100. And for the supply, we need something similar. So that is our demand function. Let's get going on supply. So slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Label our points. And we've got y2 is going to be 20 minus 80 over 5 minus 35. I'm not sure that I want to do that one in my head, so I'll use Wolfram to do that one. And so we will have 20 minus 80 over 5 minus 35. And we get a result of 2. Point slope form. And so what we've got here is y minus y1 is 80 is equal to the slope, which is 2 times x minus x1, which is 35. Let's give that to Wolfram, get our alternate form, and be done with this darn thing. So y minus 80 equals 2 times x minus 35. And we do get a, it disappeared on me, it went down. So alternate form 2x plus 10. So y equals 2x plus 10. And now, of course, everyone, what we need to do is set those two equal to each other because market equilibrium occurs when supply is equal to demand. So y equals negative 5 over 2 x plus 100. And y equals 2x plus 10. So we get X is 20, Y is 50, X is always quantity, Y is always price. And so the wording of this, remember, we need to sell, the quantity is 20, the price is 50. So for part A, produce and sell 20 pairs of shoes at a price of $50 per pair. And part B, what should the supplier of the shoes make as many shoes as possible? Why or why not? The answer is no. Stop after making 20 pairs. If the supplier were to make more than that, these shoes would go out and people would not buy them for the price that the supplier is asking, and the supplier would end up losing money rather than making more money by trying to sell more. Market equilibrium is a big deal and something that is huge in business. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have an awesome day.